Hello, everybody. My name is Sky. I am your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts, and today we are getting back into Red Dead Redemption 2. If you're only interested in the main missions, they will be time-stamped in the comments down below. A repetitive apology for the quality of my stream. My PlayStation is old. She's doing her best, and we appreciate her for doing her best. If you are interested in a random useless fact, I will be giving one at the end of the stream. Ooh, that is loud. Sorry about that. We are going to get started today by doing one of these side missions. I personally love hanging out with Charles. If you watched my Horizon Zero Dawn's playthrough, you know that, or not Zero Dawn, but Forbidden West playthrough, you know that I caught on pretty quickly the fact that Katalo was voiced by the voice actor from Charles. And that's because I love Charles! I love him, he's so cool. So we're gonna go hunting, I believe. Yes, go hunting with Charles.
What you preparing for?
The greatest of gifts.
An unguarded stagecoach.
No, you simple-minded fool. Bison.
Bison?
Bison. From which you can get anything. There's some over on the plains, I believe. I saw a couple a long way off.
Good luck.
You want to come with me? I'll show you how we hunt one.
Sure. Why not?
Mount up then. Let's go.
You okay, boy?
You know, it was before my time, of course, but my mother used to tell me stories of how her tribe moved with the bison. They lived almost as one. Where the bison went, my people went. And they were the center of all life. We couldn't survive without them. They provided us with everything. Food, clothing, shelter, tools. There was a lot of respect.
Huh. I don't remember much of my childhood, but I think my people, well, we pretty much moved with the whiskey.
Well, my father did that too. Let's try over here, to the left. Over there. You see them all? Incredible, aren't they? We should only kill one of them. I'll keep them ringed in and you see if you can bring one down. Okay? Clean as you can.
Okay. Yeah.
Well done. All right. Skin and butcher it. Take the horns, too. It can all be used.
Just give me a minute, boy.
Good job. Stow that on your horse and mount up. I wanna go check something out.
Okay, let's go. Where are we going?
I thought I saw some scavenger birds over here. Just wanted to see what attracted them. No. Look. Bison. Shot and left for dead, it looks like.
Why would someone do that?
I don't know. But I see tracks heading in this direction. I say we follow them.
All right, lead the way. Been dead a couple of days at least. Could it have been an animal?
No, they've been shot. I just don't know why anybody would just leave them here to rot like that. Look, another dead bison. On the hill to the right. Come on. Shot and left for dead again. But this one looks fresher.
There's a camp there. I'm gonna take a look. Hogs haven't gone cold yet. Maybe half a day since they left.
Bison's been dead about the same amount of time.
So what do you want to do?
They could still be in the area. Let's get up higher. See if we spot anything.
You're okay, boy.
This way. We should have a good view from up here. Okay. You see anything?
I see some smoke to the east. Maybe another camp. It's worth a look.
All right. Let's go. Bastards. Just killing for fun.
You think we can talk?
I don't kill for fun. I kill when I need to. Look, more dead bison. It has to be them. Come on.
Wait up. Yeah.
Did you fools shoot those bison?
What's your problem?
I said, did you fools shoot those bison?
Calm down, you black or red bastard, whatever the fuck you are.
Did you shoot them?
Yes, we did. We shot them bison, we'll shoot you too if you don't get.
What business is it of yours? What? We...
It's not business of mine!
Good God, you're crazy!
I got a family. A family. Don't shoot me.
Stand back, Charles. I'll get you some answers.
What the hell are you doing?
Where'd you get your hat from?
Why are you killing those bison and leaving them to rot?
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it, tell us or you're dead.
They make it look like it was Indians.
Just kill him, Arthur.
No. Please, don't kill me. I'm begging you.
I've heard enough.
I don't suffer poachers.
Damn right. That's what he deserved. I've seen enough of this. I'm heading back.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's anything worth taking from their camp. I'll catch up with you later.
Heck yeah. Bear hat. That's sick. We got a bear hat. Nice. We got some hunting done, and we got a new hat.
Yep.
Pronghorn buck.
Whoa, back.
We haven't come across one of those yet. We'll see if we can't get close enough to study it. Oh, did we get it? They set him up. He's an innocent man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, boy. Easy. Whoa.
Perfect example. We just passed by a snake. We're going to calm our horse. We're going to see where that snake went. There it is. We are going to make our horse get close enough so that we can study it. They are not going to be happy about doing this, but we're going to do it. We're going to encourage as we go, giving lots of yeses and good boys, so that they are not so scared. Where is it? We're like right on top of it, but not close enough. Oh wait, it's further away than I thought. These snakes are quick little bastards. There it is. Let's give it a study. That is a 3-star diamondback rattlesnake. We are going to keep pushing our horse towards it, giving lots of encouragement. Lots of encouragement. We're going to ready our gun. And then we are going to kill the snake right in front of the horse. With lots of encouragement, lots of pets.
Slow up now.
As tedious as that may seem, if you do this I think I would recommend at least the first like 3 snakes you come across. If you keep up that habit of showing your, like following after it while constantly encouraging your horse to get as close as it physically can handle, always keep it facing towards it. Don't let it turn its back and run away, and then shoot the snake when you get close to it. Let the horse know that no matter what, no matter how scary the thing is, you the rider, will take care of them. You will protect them. You will make sure that no matter what they come across, you will take care of it before it takes care of them. Do you have to do it for each horse you use? If you want the best horses every single time, yes, I recommend taking the time to train each and every horse. There are a few different things that you can train them in. One is getting used to the sound of gunshots, so that they don't startle. You see that? Beautiful. Just keeps going, doesn't flinch in the slightest. Lots of encouragement, lots of pets, yes. You can do it when they swim in water, because if you do not train your horse to get used to water, when you go to enter into it at a certain gait, they will balk and slow down and lose their gait, and so that can be kind of stuttery to the gameplay depending on what you're trying to do. Teaching them how to jump efficiently over objects. If you do not take the time to teach them how to properly jump objects, the chances of you not making a jump and going over and dying or injuring yourself or your horse get much higher. And predators. Doing like what I just did with the snakes and getting them used to predators. Snakes are not only a good one, black bears are very good as well, because black bears do not like humans. They are scared of humans. They will run away from you when they see you, especially when you're on the back of a horse, because you're much bigger than they are. Because they are a bigger predator, your horse obviously still sees that it is a bear, but because it runs away from you every time and they are afraid of you just as much as your horse is of them, they are the perfect large predators to train your horse around. if you do everything just right and you take that small amount of time to properly train them, your horse will stand still as a grizzly bear charges you. I am not joking.
There, boy.
I have so many sick shots and screen clips of my horse just standing stock still while it's being charged by wolves, bears, cougars, any number of predators. If you take the time and put love and effort into them, they will be there for you.
Come on. Stop on by for a moment.
If it isn't one of my other favorite side questing people.
The name's William.
Hi, William. This guy likes herbs.
Arthur,
You familiar with the study of plants, my friend?
familiar ain't quite the word I'd use.
Well, let me tell you. This great earth beneath our feet can provide everything man ever needs. But we've only reached a tiny bit of its potential. You see, there are thousands, maybe millions of plants all across this vast country we share. The mountains, the plains, the swamps. I mean to explore them all, to know all of nature's bounty and all of her wonder, if I can.
Sure.
But I'm only one man. Would you consider helping me with gathering herbs for my studies?
Why?
Knowledge, kindness, beauty.
Well, I'm ignorant, ugly, and nasty.
Well, let's see if maybe we can do something about that.
I'll see.
I'm looking for a plant called yarrow. You can distinguish it by its red flowers. It shouldn't be too hard to find. They thrive out in the open under direct sunlight.
And you can distinguish William's side quest by his adorable snow-capped butt Appaloosa over there and his notorious whistle. He always sings the same tune.
Let's see how this tastes. Oh, yeah. I feel better already. They were right. This stuff does have medicinal properties. All this help, you deserve something in return. Well, this is for your horse, actually. This can cure almost all maladies to your animal, natural and otherwise. Don't ask how. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be getting back to my studies. I look forward to our next meeting, traveler.
I can see why you do this. All the best to you.
Thanks, Arthur. And to you.
So my personal reasons for being fond of William is because he used to not exist in the game. My first 5 or 6 playthroughs, which was over a couple of years, he did not exist. He was specifically created and brought in because way too many people were not taking the time to forage and understand the importance of learning the different types of plants and what they can do for you. So he and one other character were brought in to help spread some information. And I just think that's really cool, so I have a fondness for him because of that. Oh, hey, this is neat. What is this, like an old oil derrick? I think that's what they're called. Yeah, oil derrick. Should we go down in the deep dark hole? I mean, obviously we're going to go down in the deep dark hole. That's not what I meant to do. Nope. You don't want to approach a staircase too fast because you can't just like walk right off of it and fall. And that'll hurt. Not my bow. Not my bow. My light. Ma, it's just my bow. What the hell is that? Is that a dinosaur skull? That's sick.
You're okay. There, boy.
I am so sorry about that, Hades. I forget that there's a lot of cactus out here. Cactuses can give minor scrapes and scratches to your horse, just like in real life.
There, boy.
It does very minor health damage, nothing to like, being attacked by a wild animal or falling off a cliff. We have another herd of horses over there.
There we go.
And I believe a lot of those are American Standardbreds. Oh, actually, they're Kentucky Saddlers. Saddlers. We have a buckskin over there. A silver bay and a chestnut pinto. Very beautiful horses.
Yep.
Kentucky Saddlers are your bare base game involvement of like horses. They are your standard breeds that you will find everywhere. I was debating on if we should do one more hunt. Yes, I have seen my target. One more hunt. Actually, nope, that was a horse. Bad target. For half a second, I thought it was a deer. She was running full speed. Oh, but there are deer. There's a buck. Ah, right between his antlers. I hate when I do that.
Whoa, easy.
Aren't you a pretty horse? That is a beautiful golden Palomino Tennessee Walker. One of the rarer coats that you can find out in the wild.
Just hold on there, boy.
I'm gonna take your skin, because I can't take your body. You can only unfortunately carry one large pelt or one carcass on the back of your horse. However, in terms of skins, well, I've carried 10 of each type of stowable skin on the back of my horse all at once.
Okay, boy.
And that's like over 50. So you could store a pretty good amount of like flat laying skins. Ooh, that's you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do we need to put you out of your misery? Okay. Jesus Christ, that was awful. I mentioned in one of the Horizon Forbidden West playthroughs that unfortunately this playthrough, most likely, but the last playthrough I was playing, which was less than a month ago, was the first time that this game has ever looked and felt like a game. It's the first time that my PlayStation has actually kind of struggled to run it in some places. It's the first time that I've ever experienced major glitches and things. It's just kind of, it's a struggle. And it sucks. It really does. It sucks that I can't give you a higher streaming quality, and it sucks that it is starting to feel like a game, because when I first played the game, it was amazing. It was a whole other world. And just because it's happening to my game does not mean it will happen to yours if you decide to get the game yourself. I still highly recommend getting the game yourself. It's just my PlayStation, she has a hardware issue. She's had it since I first got her. To be honest, I had the opportunity. I could have taken her back and turned her back in once I figured out that it was a hardware issue and was not something that could be fixed. But I suck at confrontation. So I just was like, oh well, she runs games well enough and she doesn't crash so often that I feel like I got like ripped out of my money or something, you know? She only crashes probably a handful of times a year, sometimes a couple of times a month if she's having like a very bad month, if I'm like playing a lot of Sims or something. But yeah, you shouldn't have the same issues that I have. It's my PlayStation. She's just doing her best, and I appreciate her.
Well, I'm not sure I appreciate your smell. Put me off my meal. Why don't you take a bath, please?
I will not put up with much more of your tongue, miss.
Did anybody lose a pile of turd? I think I found one.
You'll get yours one day, my girl.
And you won't get yours. That's the problem.
I'm staying out of that. I'm not saying anything.
Can't complain. Good for you. Good evening, Arthur.
So now feels like a good time to talk about Pearson's stew and how it works.
We're gonna run out of meat here soon if we're not careful.
When you turn in meat and stuff like that to Pearson, he uses it in the stew. The quality of meat you turn in depends on the quality of the stew. If you turn in various different kinds of meat with varying kinds of quality, the big game meat is the highest quality and stringy meat is the lowest quality, then you can get a stew that actually buffs all of your cores and gives you golden cores for a few hours, which buffers your cores for a long time. It's super good to have.
Many thanks.
There are some upgrades that you can eventually make to his wagon to help buffer the stew as well.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
If you ever wanted to, you can actually sit and watch him make the stew. You can watch him take the meat out, cut it into pieces, cut his vegetables, prep everything, wash out his pot, and all that fun stuff. Stew is usually served around 12 p.m. every day. You can only eat if you have either gone a few days without eating it, so you haven't taken your share in a while, or if you bring in something to you. So if you want to eat your stew every single day, you have to bring in meat every single day. Otherwise, you can only eat it every other day because you're not contributing, which is fair. If you're somebody who wants to have better cores and stuff like that in the morning after you first wake up, when you take a nap in camp,
Hello, Arthur.
hello, Pearson collects the stew pot at exactly 8 a.m. So as soon as you wake up, just make a beeline straight for the pot. Get there as soon as you can. Hopefully you don't get interrupted by somebody that wants to talk to you, Reverend, and you can have your stew in the morning and get your cores filled then.
A feller in town recognized me from Blackwater. That's not good. It's okay, though. I dealt with it. Well, I should get back to it.
Okay.
So we are going to go ahead and take a nap, and when we get back up, we will probably do whatever Javier's got. I think that's Javier. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's Javier. But it looks like he wants to do a house robbery, so I'll show you how those work. Go, 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 as quick as you can. Straight to the stew pot.
Morning, Arthur.
Good morning, Pearson. Take a stew bowl.
Morning, Arthur.
Good morning. And I like to down it all right where I stand, or sometimes I will move a little bit closer to Pearson's wagon. And the reason being is because when you're done with it, you toss your plate. So I like to toss it somewhere because this right here is our plate washing station. Okay, looks like Javier's homestead robbery has disappeared for a moment. That's fine. It doesn't mean it's gone away entirely. When it comes to those in-camp white missions like that, or their little side quest missions, they will appear per chapter. Different ones will appear per chapter. And as long as you do not leave the chapter, you will get the chance to do it. They will appear at certain times of day or something like that. But as long as you stay in the chapter that they belong to, you will have the opportunity to do them. So, since that happened, let's grab a cup of coffee and bother Kieran. Oh, goodness golly, what's going on with the count over there? Oh gosh. This game makes me sad.
Morgan?
I ain't cleaned myself in weeks.
Speak! Don't cry, boy. Speak about your gang.
I can't.
Boy.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
You ready to talk, boy? I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been riding with them for a while.
Horseshit! You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? That's what you want me to do.
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Ah, who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah!
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you're kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastards! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll is holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious, I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go. Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
We're up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him.
Sure.
I'm gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll leave. Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say? I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Morgan! You got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Doug said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me, instead of hiding it somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up to mention it.
Last goddamn favor I do you.
Hey! If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
How you holding up, John?
Fine. Still ain't right, but I'm fine.
You damn well should be after all that bed rest.
Hey, all right. Abigail wouldn't let me up. You know her. She won't be reasoned with.
Well, when you was having a failure of reason, hiding behind your woman, we were getting shot at.
And I'd do the same for you, if you was in a bad way.
I hope so. But I fear you don't know how to help anyone. Except in yourself.
You see, O'Driscoll? If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he does to his enemies.
I got an inkling of what you all do to your enemies when you put those gelding tongs to my parts.
Bill, you still got those tongs?
I got a knife. Won't be so clean, but it'll do the job.
And now we go left, road'll take us up and round.
You're all right, boy.
Those are the hills. Head for 'em.
Save your horses, we gotta climb, boys.
You know, you all ain't that different from the O'Driscolls.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
yeah, well, I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Sorry if we kill you. Tell us then, how are we like those mongrel dogs?
You're outlawed like them. You're out to survive like them. You live rough. You live hard. Fighting the law, nature. You're out for yourselves.
See? This is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive. We're out to live. Free. Coleman's a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is more like a teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen.
John, shut that boy up.
Enough out of you.
Okay, now cut left up here. We go down the hill into the forest.
We're going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. Settle this like we know how, okay?
Okay by me.
With you, Morgan.
All right. Right then.
To the trees here. Hey, we're real close. I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses. Let's go.
You gonna get them knives?
I said easy.
Follow me, all right? It ain't far.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every moment.
I ain't gonna shop you now, come on. It'd be suicide.
You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
Okay, get down.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there, too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers, yup.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Hey, over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think. The feller that spooked the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself. Yeah. If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Come on, shake it off.
What are we doing about the pisser, Morgan? One by the tree.
I'm gonna deal with this first fella.
Okay. Go to work. He's down.
Don't you damn move.
The next two. What's the plan?
Keep back where they won't hear us. When I move, you move. Take him out at a distance.
I can do that.
Hurry up already. Good work. Moving on the camp. I left our guide up there. He's meek as a little lamb.
He better be.
Fella on the log. What we doing about him?
This one's mine. We need it done right.
Go on and show us then. Okay, now what? We're at the perimeter.
Wait on my mark. I want to take a look at these boys.
Sure thing.
That's it. They're turning tail. Leave them. Comb's still here.
Hey, he said Combs be in the cabin.
I'll check. You look out here.
What you got, O'Driscoll?
You all right?
Sure. Thank you. Colm O'Driscoll. He ain't here. You set us up. Come here!
What?
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here!
He was here, I swear! If I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
All right, then, go on. Get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you up.
Get lost.
Get lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on. Get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Colm O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Give me a break. All right, then. But I'm warning you.
Oh, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash, then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash. In the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp, quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet.
Right you are.
least you got something tucked away.
So occasionally you will come across moments like this where it requires you to take a gun, whether you want it or not. When you do this, you will drop one of the weapons you currently have. Do not worry, you will not lose this weapon. All weapons that you pick up at any time during the game will be stored on your horse permanently, and they can also be kept in your locker. That's better. You can also always just re-pick up the weapon that you dropped. I usually like to, just so that way it doesn't change my loadout that I currently have. Okay, let's check out the map real quick. Why don't we go check out this bounty that is now available down in Valentine. And I will give you a look into the bounty hunting world. Bounty hunting is a easy and legal way to make money in the game. You're not going to be making substantial amounts of money. Don't misconstrue me. You're not going to be getting in like $1,000 bounties or anything like that. But if you want some legal money, that is a fairly decent chunk, as well as some interesting story and dialogue, I recommend doing the bounties. Most of them don't take very long to do, and once you pick up a bounty poster, it will mark the bounty on your map, so you do not have to like go and get it right away. You can pick up the bounty poster and then just, you know, wait to get the bounty until like you're in the area for something else. You don't think I look super suspicious to the sheriff, do you? Nah, I think we're fine. I recognize that voice.
I'll stay there.
From another lifetime.
Morning. Whoa now.
That is something you will hear me say a lot throughout many of my streams. When I say in another lifetime, when I am playing a game, I mean literally mean in another lifetime, like as in like when I was playing a different game that references the game I'm currently playing, or the game that I'm currently playing but I played it at a different playthrough and I'm thinking of a different playthrough. You know, in another life of the character that I am playing.
I'm real hungry here.
Partner?
Hey, brother. I'm too old to get a job, mister. Way too old. Can't we be friends?
Sure.
I'm so happy. I ain't had a friend in a long time. Long time. My last friend died. Weren't my fault. They said it was, but they was wrong. It's fun being with you, mister. Can I hold you a second, mister? Can I?
Okay, just quickly.
That felt good. It's nice to be held sometimes. Oh, we used to hold each other in the war. You got sad eyes, mister. Like you seen sad things. Remember with kindness.
In most of the towns, you will find a newspaper vendor. They actually are newspapers. You can sit and you can read through them. They have news. I personally like to actually go around and collect them closer to in-game, and then sit and read through all of the articles about the Van der Linde game, and kind of just have like a memory lane walkthrough or something like that. That's just personal choice.
Well, looky here. Maybe this is our man.
You a bounty hunter, mister?
Maybe. It depends.
Well, I'm guessing you ain't here to pass the day, turn yourself in, or discuss the finer points of county law. Then I don't need to know much more than that, till I got a reason to.
All right.
You smell that? This here's a livestock town, mister. Attracts delinquents and reprobates like flies. Now, I'm not a fellow to pass a quick judgment, but I've been around long enough to know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner. You bring me what I need, and I'll pay you well, and I won't ask no questions.
So, what is it you need?
Why don't you have a look at that poster on the wall over there?
He's a low-down huckster. He's been poisoning folks with his miracle cure from here to Annesburg. Killed more than Landon Ricketts without even pulling a trigger. Gets some kind of sick satisfaction out of it.
Feller over at the saloon says he thought he saw him by the gorge straight north of here. You think you can bring him in? The money's good. I need him alive, though. I want to make sure the women he witted get compensated before he swings.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, good luck to you.
And we need him alive. That's an important point. Alive. I got it. Okay then.
If you are interested in getting a unique good horse for free, I recommend leaving whichever horse you currently have right here and making the rest of the way on foot.
What we got here? Are you Benedict Albright? Oh, sir? Huh. Kinda look like him. And I was told he'd be up here. No, not me, sir. It's because I want to buy some medicine. And I heard good things. I'll pay in gold if you could help me find him. It's just my mother's real sick.
Oh, well, if that's the case, for a sick woman, I'd be happy to help. I'm a healer, you know, a medical man. Finest medicine in the state.
Game's over, mister. Put your hands up. I'm taking you in.
Taking me in? What for?
Apparently that stuff you're pushing is killing folk. There's a price on your head. I don't know. It ain't my business.
Come on, partner. doctor, that's crap. I'm a healer. I got an aura. I speak to spirits. I'm a scientist. Folks get real angry for no good reason. This is a mistake.
Keep your hands up, buddy. They only want you for questioning.
I have to insist that this is a mistake.
Don't be a fool.
Hold on. I'm slipping. Shit. Oh, you saved me.
Now, come on, buddy. Let's make this easy.
What, you're taking me in?
It's just for questioning.
Oh, you saved my life.
Ain't we had enough drama?
I'd be better off jumping.
They expressly told me not to kill you.
Oh, this is about you.
Don't jump.
What? You can't shoot me, no.
Please.
I'll take my chance.
Come here.
Bye, friend.
Really do not like you.
I gotta cross.
Swim to the edge. Grab onto something. All right, try. Look out. The rapids. Hold your breath. Keep your head above water. Come here. Come here.
I'm not trying to be unjustly cruel to him. If you're not careful, enemies or people that you have hogtied, if you hogtie them close to the river, they will drown immediately.
I'm only in it for the money.
That's even worse.
I'm sure it does seem that way. All right, let's take you in. Just isn't your day, is it? Let's go, girl. Yeah.
As I'm sure you heard, as soon as we started out, I started consistently whistling for my horse. By consistently whistling, it is easier for them to follow behind your trail when you're moving at quick speeds. Also, especially when they go through water, if you have not water trained them, they will sometimes get a little bit held up in water, the balk. So they need some extra encouragement.
Sir, I think I must be suffering from exposure. I seem to keep blacking out.
You do seem to keep blacking out.
Sir, this isn't necessary. I'm a medical man, a healer. It's all just a big mistake. Oh, I don't feel very well.
I told you to shut up.
Who made you judge?
I'm only in it for the money.
Oh, I don't feel well at all. You're a bully, sir.
I do recommend, if you have a secondary horse following you, if you stop somewhere in a town, to make sure you move them off the street as well. They can be run over by wagons.
Alright, let's go.
You more, and that's... Oh, my lord. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Mrs. Calthorpe was just leaving.
Sure. Where you want him?
Cell in the back.
There's been some terrible mistake. I never did it. Any of it. I thought I told you to shut up, partner.
But I told
But nothing. Shut up. And, good luck. It's been real fun.
You ain't much of a man. You ask folks for forgiveness, you remember this, partner?
I've already forgotten. Now, sure, how much was you offering?
$50. Here.
Thank you. Madam.
Please, remember what I told you.
Come, boy.
I hope you're not here to cause more trouble. I hope you don't harbor a grudge against me. Let's try and help each other. It's not about survival
No
of
papers,
the
huh?
fittest.
Well, I can't give you full price on account of that might be stolen.
I mean, it is. And that is how you get a good free horse. This is the Hungarian half-bred. It is a standard type. As you can see, it is not very high in acceleration and speed. It is leaning more towards the draft type of build, which is understandable when you look at it, or her. We will be keeping her, of course. And we're gonna sell the Tennessee Walker. No offense to Tobias. He's a good boy. Many people decide to keep him and hold on to him for the entirety of the game. And if you wish to do that, all power to you. Hell yeah. We're gonna sell him. Just because I have a tendency to change out horses very frequently throughout the game. We are going to go ahead and take this beautiful Hungarian half-bred, and we are going to upgrade her by first giving her a name. Persephone. Why is Persephone profane? Why is Persephone profane?
It's liable to buck you off with a name like that.
Y'all dare shit on the God, you shit on Persephone's name. Fuck you guys. Hecate? Hecate.
Don't know if I'd want to be hollering after a horse with that name.
Well, good thing it ain't your horse then, you piece of shit. Let's make her look pretty.
It's nice to give a little special grooming.
Come on, please. Please, somebody, be generous. Show you care. Come on, please, somebody.
Good. Some grooming goes a long way. Looks nice.
Give more. Please. Prove we ain't a land of savages. Prove we're here for each other. Come back and see me. Howdy, sir. Oh, it's you. I hear poor Tommy is in quite a bad way. It is in giving that we receive the true gifts of life that are eternal. So give generously, for that is what this country needs, to help each other. Hello, sir.
mister. Well, you're just full of charity, ain't you?
Oh, I'm just trying to help where I can, sir.
Or interfere.
You would have killed that man.
What I do is none of your damn business, okay?
Okay. Okay, sir. Let's try and help each other. It's not about survival of the fittest.
Did you hear Mrs. Crane is with child again?
We.
Some say the father
Please
is
be
not.
generous.
Hey, mister.
Ooh, she done cheated on her husband. Yeah, if you stroll throughout the towns, you will occasionally catch up on town gossip. We are going to stop by the barber, and I will show you what that looks like, how that works.
That one gas old scratchy center.
First time in Smithfields?
You ain't worth two shits, whole damn lot of you. Ain't worth one tree. One
Hello there, mister.
buffalo. One redskin. I
like your hat.
19 of them once. Well, buffalo, not redskins. Don't know how many redskins are killed, but they deserved it. They weren't Christians, so I sent them to hell. They should have thanked me. All you fools should thank me. Hey, Fern! You're a weed, Fern! And everyone knows it.
Here we go again.
You new in town? You're welcome here. I'll have you neatened up in no time.
So, here at the barber shop, you have the option to not only trim your beard and mustache, but also, and your sideburns, but you can choose different styles. There is a large amount to choose from. It's recommended if you want one of these styles that you spend time growing out your beard for a while in full and then come get this done. I am not going to get any of my facial hair trimmed, but I am going to show you my favorite personal haircut. You have many styles to choose from. Some people like this. We don't judge those people, but we do be cautious around them. As I personally prefer is the swept back look, and the reason why is because when your pomade wears out, depending on the type of style that you choose, as you can see with this hairstyle, he has the little sweepies coming in front of his face, and some people like that, and if they like that, that's no judgment at all. That's to each their own. I personally like to keep his hair pulled back so that way it never falls in front of his face. With the swept back style, it will always stay out of his face, no matter how long it is, nor whether or not it has pomade in it. So it's my personal preference. I'm okay with the length as it is, so we're just gonna get this style, and we're gonna put in some pomade to help keep it in. Ooh, nice and slick.
Oh, God, I can't believe what this dump is coming to.
Right. Our work here is done.
Out of the way, please.
Careful there.
All this shit about the old days.
What? You're nothing. You're less than the shit in my ass.
You can't hear it, but I am aggressively tapping the antagonize button. Let's grab a quick meal. I'll take the lamb's fry.
Lamb's fry. careful, big man. Come on, watch it. Open your eyes.
Like they say.
The people in the towns are somewhat annoying to deal with. You do have to be cautious, and if somebody runs into you, and it is entirely their fault, but they get uppity enough to become an aggressor, you just either... You can go ahead and you can take it, and you can beat the shit out of them and probably cause a riot in the town and get yourself in a lot of trouble and get a bounty on your head. Or you can try being kind to them, talk them down, and move away as you do so to give them the space. Even if they are the ones at fault, sometimes it's just easier to do that. One of the towns in particular is Saint Denis. They have some hard-ass police. It is easier just to take the L in Saint Denis.
Come on,
Get ready for a lot of dialogue.
Try to remember what really happened at Sylvia's Saloon back in '76.
Just a lot of bunk, Plato. It's just a lot of bunk.
It's not bunk, Mr. Calloway, sir. It's history.
Ancient history, done and dusted. The dead got off lucky, the living gotta keep suffering. Same as always.
But did you shoot the Newton twins?
I don't give a pig's penis about the Newton twins. One of them was a girl, anyhow.
But you had been friends back in '73. You rode the Alabaster Trail together.
Funny thing about pigs' penises. They're curly, like their tails.
Accurate.
Put that in your fucking book, Plato.
Who's your friend there?
Well, this is Jim Boy Calloway. The Jim Boy Calloway.
Who?
The gunslinger. Fastest left-handed draw that ever drew breath. He once killed 14 men in a fight at Lucy Hollow.
What are you waiting for?
How do you mean?
Well, I reckon right now, kill him yourself.
I don't want to kill him. I want to deify him. He's a god. I'm trying to write his biography.
And how's that going?
I think I prefer the duel. Either I'd kill him and be able to be Baltimore's finest ever gunslinger, or he'd kill me, and I could be set free from ever having to speak to him again.
Well, you're starting to understand something very important.
What's that?
The joys of gunslinging. It's win-win, freedom or glory.
That's brilliant. I'm going to write that down, if I may.
Be my guest.
What's your name?
I don't have a name.
But you are a gunslinger.
Not really. I mean, folks who need shooting, I try and shoot in the back. All that other stuff, it's, well, bunk.
But you fought duels.
Once upon a time, I may have.
And you ain't interested in fame.
I don't think so.
Strange. But you like fortune.
I need money, sure.
Okay. Then forgive me, mister, if I seem a little desperate. I am a little desperate. This book, I've got to make a thing of it, and, well, there's a whole list of gunfighters. Legends, every last one. Emmett Granger. Flaco Hernandez. Billy Midnight. Black Bell.
Never heard of them.
Maybe you can go and speak to them. Ask them about Calloway. Any of them get uppity, shoot them. I can't believe I just said that, but...
You want me to go and find some sad, deluded fools like him, ask if he was the greatest, and then if they get uppity, shoot him?
Does sound a lot worse than it did in my head.
How much you paying?
Well, a lot. Half the proceeds of the book, if you help me get it written.
I'll see what I can do.
Ha! Oh, get photos.
Okay.
And there are notes on the back of those portraits that should lead you to him.
I'll see what I can find out.
I imagine we'll be stuck here upon your return. Here are some other flophouse.
We are going to go ahead and inspect these photos. When you inspect them and read the back of them, it will actually put a marker on your map. You do not have to go to them immediately. It'll just put it up there so you know where it is. This is Black Bell. Maybelle Elizabeth Coulter, the Grand Dame of the Gunslingers and the Dynamite Dowager. Married 6 times to 6 gentlemen, gamblers, robbers, outlaws, every one. Never divorced, dresses in her widow's weeds. Sole remaining survivor of the Coulter-Tobin gang, outlawed after a robbery in Rhodes, and a private contract for her life or liberty. Large reward. Last reported sighting was near Blue Water Marsh. Do not approach. Too dangerous for a mere biographer. Let's see what the other ones are.
Evening, mister.
Billy Midnight. Born Wilhelm Schnell, the man who killed Rabbit Matthews. Little known about Midnight before killing. Thought to have been Matthews' rifle cleaner and stable boy. Knew Calloway then. Overnight sensation, gained national celebrity. Speaking tours, then reenactments from St. Louis to Saint Denis, San Fran, etc. Received death threats and suffered attempts on his life. Now a recluse, save for regular sightings at Rhodes Trade Station. Ask for him there. Flaco Hernandez. The terror of the Grizzlies, wanted in 8 states, runs with a gang of at least 10. Stone cold killers, is that right? Raids into Annisburg, Valentine, Strawberry, and surrounding. Gazette reports hideout west of Coulter, deep in Grizzly Mountains. Unlikely conversationalist. Proceed with caution. Emmett Granger. Pervert, killer, hog fancier? 1822 Beaverbrook Massacre, reported sightings. 1886 Laidlaw family disappearance, rumors of involvement. 1890 The Chaparral killings, suspect. 1894 Fosse gang arrest, witness. 1895 federal pardon. Why? At present, keeper of hogs near Flatiron Lake. Interview refused. Those are now all marked on our map for us. Emmett Granger is actually fairly close to where our camp is. Flatiron Lake is the main lake on that coastline there. Let's head back to camp. If I take off this hat, will it be saved? Oh, I might have lost it. Not every hat can be kept, unfortunately. Some hats that you find in the wild can be kept permanently. Not all of them can be, though. I just couldn't keep wearing it because I couldn't keep taking it seriously. I'm trying to... Arthur's a badass outlaw, you know.
Easy, easy.
Are you looking on his works?
Ooh. You poor bastard.
That's not at all worrisome.
Let's go, girl.
We'll see if we get lucky with a hunt on the way home. Some bucks aren't worth taking down, you know. I normally don't bother with 1-star animals at all.
Now, come on.
I always try to go for 3-star if I can, and I'll take a 2-star if it's all that's there. Oh shoot, my Christmas decoration is blocking the stars. I can't see. Can't see what's what. Oh, we haven't studied coyotes yet. Give me here. Noink, there we go. Nighttime is a beautiful time to hunt, as you can see, because you can more easily see not only the animals, but the lines. Oh, that's too high. That's perfect. What a good job. Not a single not a single huff or snort. I feel like you're gonna be a good horse.
Yeah, it won't take long, girl. Got a good haul there, girl. Yep. Slow up now.
Did you guys see that? That owl just came down and plucked himself some dinner. Looks like he caught himself a rat. Isn't that sick? Man, I love seeing things like that. I love this game. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, and I don't give a shit. I love this game. Unabashedly, I love it. Even though it's getting a bit laggy and glitchy now. It's me!
Welcome back, Arthur.
How you doing?
Always busy.
Somebody has to do it.
Well, don't let me disturb you.
All right.
Yeah. Easy there.
Hi there, Arthur.
If you ever get blood on your clothes and you want to get them off very quickly, doing what I just did, which is swapping back into the outfit you are currently wearing, it refreshes the clothes. I am not going to carry that carcass because I just refreshed my clothes. And we will grab that mission from Javier if we are quick enough to reach there.
Can't wait to taste this. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
At my age, I thought I'd be living on some farm somewhere, having some serving girl feed me freshly peeled grapes and another massage on my feet. Funny how things turn out. Said I'm stuck in the wilderness with you degenerates trying to stay warm. Still, guess all that luxury run me to fat, and there ain't no getting fat out here. Now my old hag Greenshaw eats triple rations. Enjoy yourselves. I gotta get on.
Javier?
I heard about a house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't know. A couple fellas I heard in town, they said it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
So?
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're highway robbers, kidnappers, apparently. But they're well hidden in the woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, yeah, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look.
It's up north, on the other side of the river from Valentine. Best way there is through Cumberland Falls, though. You know it?
Sure, more or less. Come on, girl. Yeah, you're all right, girl. Good job, girl.
Why? No, don't go running after him, Arthur, no!
Okay, we're pretty close now. Let's stop and go on foot from here. Just up the hill this way. Follow me. There's a spot up ahead where we should be able to get a good look at the place. I want to make sure we don't run into any surprises.
Sure.
Apparently, this family's been isolated for so long, they started talking in their own weird dialect. They really don't like outsiders, especially on their turf.
Well, you just keep selling me on this job, don't you? Well, there's a pretty big barn in the back. It's not a bad place to start looking. There must be a lot of people living here. A large house.
This could be in any one of them buildings, and who knows how many people are in there.
I ain't sure about this.
Boy, I think we need to draw them out somehow. I got an idea. Follow me.
All these trees, I can't get a proper look at the place.
Well, hopefully it'll make it harder for them to spot us, too.
Coast seems clear so far.
Yeah, so far.
Hey, keep it down. I hear voices. Come on, let's hide behind this shed. See if we can hear what they're saying.
Shut your gulper, Newt, don't you? Pappy hears and I'll be munching doodle from the horses. Maybe you's hunted pig this time once, Mal. Creepers spin, don't score notions in the dippy Plymouth head.
Just stay quiet.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy.
I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
You can hollygag all the now day long, 'cause Edie takes patrol now, don't you?
What? Yo, Edie, get all the jam.
You shut your gulper, or I'll flagger your felt, I will. Your niece will pull it up, boy. Up. Go guard the shed. Go!
You understand what they're saying?
Not much of it. What we doing, Javier?
Okay, you take cover by the rock over there. I'll create a little distraction, then you jump them, okay?
What kind of distraction?
You'll see.
Be quiet. Oh, swanking heck.
What the hickory happened here? We got to put this out, don't you? Oh.
Hey!
Defend yours, don't ya?
I don't see any more of them. All right, quick. Let's look for the stash.
They weren't shy about defending that barn. Let's check in there first.
Has to be under here. There's no place else that could store it. Hey, Arthur. Give me a hand here.
Ah, well, look what we have here.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
Here, you take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
While he heads home, we are going to loot the entirety of this place. As you can hear, all the horses are quite upset, understandably so. Horses do not like fire. However, there are quite a few nice horses here. There are some American paint horses, and American standardbreds as well. Nice. Think we could survive that? Nope, just take the ladder. Don't be stupid. Just take the ladder. I got stuck there a bit. Well, you're actually not too far of a ride away from Flaco Hernandez, who's up here at Cairn Lake. I actually don't mind taking the trip to Cairn Lake because you pass Barrow Lagoon to get there, and you'll see what Barrow Lagoon is when we get there. I like going to Barrow Lagoon. I should have a winter... I do not have winter clothing on me. This is gonna be a sucky trip. If you do not have clothing that is appropriate for the weather you are in, such as warmer clothing for colder weather and vice versa, you will take health damage because of it. So just be on top of that if you decide to venture underdressed or overdressed, depending on the situation. Sorry for the quick camera whip arounds. When you walk onto a target to study them, it's gonna follow it, and because birds are so small and fast, it has a much faster study rate. It doesn't take nearly as long to study a small bird as it does like a grizzly bear. But it also, like, it whips you around pretty quick.
horse died, and I'm stuck here. You gotta help me, mister. How about we skip the small talk, eh? Come on. Yep. Gracias por tu caballo. ¡Ya! ¡Pinche caballo!
Nice try.
Yeah. Easy, girl.
And that was a lesson in not talking to strangers.
There we go.
We are now approaching Barrow Lagoon. At Barrow Lagoon, you have the chance for spawning the possible bighorn sheep or rams like we just saw run in front of us, grizzly bears, wolves, and if you're very, very lucky, a moose. Moose are extremely rare to spawn. And there's a moose! Yes. No, get back here. We're gonna try to study it without losing it. Nice, I got it studied. We're gonna grab it. And we're gonna stab it. Ooh-wee! We got us a moose! And so early in the game, that's amazing. Moose antlers are one of the— Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! No! Ah, fucking elk. Dick. Anyways, moose are extremely rare, like I said, but the antlers of a moose are one of the required decorations, or not required, but requested decorations for camp. And because moose in particular are so rare to spawn, a male moose is even rarer, and a pristine western bull moose, which is a 3-star, is extremely terrifyingly rare. Thankfully, it doesn't need to be pristine in order to turn into antlers. They don't need the pelt, just the antlers. We also need elk antlers, but we don't need an elk pelt, so we're going to pick this up, and then we're going to drop it. I know that the antlers are like actively tied into the pelt, but they actually go in your satchel. So if you drop the pelt, you will still keep the antlers. It's okay.
Whoa.
What we got out there, is that a wolf and a grizzly bear? Looks like the grizzly bear has caught himself a fish to eat by the looks of it. Wolf's trying to cause trouble. Not so brave, are you? That was a neat little experience. We are going to go well around them and give them plenty of space. The best weapon to take down a grizzly bear or a wolf with is actually a rifle. My personal preference is the Springfield. So we are going to try to leave them alone as much as we can until we have the ability to properly kill them. You saw the way I killed that moose. That can be done with the larger animals like elk and deer and stuff like that. Obviously you cannot lasso a bear. The reason why I chose that method, as brutal as it may seem, and as unbelievable as it may seem, is because if you do not have the proper weapon to take down big game like that, big prey game, then you can lasso them and stab them with your knife, and that will keep their coat pristine if they are a pristine coat. Horses are more likely to be fussy in the snow. It doesn't matter what kind of breed you use, they're all going to be a little bit fussy in the snow. That's normal. I have noticed that Shire's draft horses tend to complain the least. And that makes sense for their breed because they are bigger, stockier, and they have feathers around their feet, which actually helps keep them a little bit warm and insulated.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
But even they will complain after a while. Snow is very difficult for horses to work through. It takes a lot of extra energy out of them.
Yeah.
You will rarely see me plowing full speed gallop through the snow. Maybe if I'm going after something that's going to be a good hunt. When you get up here into the super snowy areas, you will find plenty of game, that is true, but it will be much harder to find pristine 3-star pieces of game because it is very barren up here. There is not much to eat, so therefore the animals are not as healthy as they are when they are down in greener grasses.
Okay. Let's go, girl. Good, girl. Yeah.
We are just going to take a quick loop up here until we get the Coulter banner. And the reason why is because even though we spent our first chapter up here, where's my Coulter banner? I'm in Coulter, so it's close, good enough. Doesn't need the banner. But even though we spent our first chapter up here, this actually doesn't unlock as a fast travel place unless you come back up here to it.
cuenta.
Mira, güey, si a Flaco no le molesta el frío, pues a mí tampoco.
Flaco está adentro. A él no le importa. Nosotros estamos afuera como animales.
¿Sabes cómo entraría en calor?
Estando bajo techo y con una chimenea a tus pies.
Eso. O rompiéndote la madre, cabrón.
Te equivocas, cabrón. Estás bien pinche equivocado.
Hey, who's that? You're in the wrong camp, stranger.
I don't mean no harm, okay? Just want to speak to Hernandez.
We don't like visitors up here. Kill this fool.
Okay, what did we learn? We learned to find cover before we start shooting. That's what I learned. What did you learn? That I'm a shit shot? That's okay. I usually am when I first start the game. It takes me a while to get back into the groove of how the gun mechanics work in this. Alright, we're running into no questions asked this time. Oh, also I can take this. That'd be helpful. There we go. That's better.
Gonzalo? What happened out there? Flaco Hernandez? You in there? I didn't want trouble, but I'm just here to speak with you. About Boy Calloway? I'm unarmed. I just want to talk. About Boy Calloway?
Sure. Here's your message.
Okay, well that's one gunslinger down. Also, in case it was a little bit hard to see, right here carved in the ice, keep your dreams simple. You can take, anytime you find stuff like this around the world, you can actually take those and you can insert them. I don't know if I can show it without it shutting off the stream. Remember? I can't remember where it is, but somewhere in this, maybe in the story possibly, or in player, there is an option for you to insert mods. And depending on the phrase you input, depends on the mod. I would love to show you what it looks like, but I mentioned that my PlayStation has a hardware hiccup that she's had forever. And because of that hardware issue that she has, hardware issue that she can't run mods of any kind at all on any game. It doesn't matter if it's like downloaded mods that like weren't originally part of the game and like somebody made them to be downloaded, like Fallout. It doesn't matter if it's mods that were fully intended to be made for the game and be used in the game, like Red Dead's. She can't run them. If I even try, she will crash. I will say, I did manage to find one mod on Fallout that actually works. And the only reason why it works is because it can actually be, you can use it at the very beginning of the game when you first start it, and then you can actually take it off of your save file, so that way it's not like holding the mod anymore, and because of that she won't crash. She can still use that mod. And because of that, we will actually be using that mod, and I'll explain all of that whenever we do Fallout. Let's grab something to eat. Really? I was gonna say, I have playing games somewhere. And we are going to go right here and use our camp. Wait, can I fast travel yet? I don't think I can. Do I have to walk all the way back? No. Please let me fast travel. No, we can't fast travel. Not yet. I always forget that you have to reach a certain part before you can fast travel out in the wild. Sad.
Girl?
I guess we are unfortunately taking the long way home. We have another Albert Mason side quest. Why don't we just go do that since it is on the way home? It's a little bit out of the way, but it's still on the way. And I am not going to be... I don't play story mode games to run through the main missions. I don't do story-based games just to fly through them as fast as I can and skip cutscenes and not take time to enjoy it. You know? We're gonna have... This is my favorite fucking game. And we're gonna have fun playing my favorite game. And if you have an issue with how I play it, that sounds like a you issue. Because I have fun playing. And I want you to have fun playing. If you ever decide to play the game yourself, then please by all means play however you like to play. There really are no wrong ways. Well, unless you play online, and if you play online and you grief people, you're mean. You are a mean person. Though, as mean as you would be, you would fit right in with the majority of Red Dead Online players. Unfortunately, it is quite toxic. If anybody is interested in the location of a rare horse coat, this is also a legendary animal area, but we are not going to be hunting that right now. There will reach a certain point where we will actually go around and we're going to do all of the legendary hunts, pretty much all at once. So, currently on the map, We are at Lake Isabella. Oop, I've actually went just a bit too far. You're going to want to go, you see where this little thing is right here? You're going to want to head in that direction. So we need to go the opposite way. And once you see, it's kind of hard to see with my quality, but do you see in the distance there that waterfall? Once you are facing that, that's a good time to slow your horse down and start keeping an eye out, because she or he blends in very, very well out here. The horse you're riding is also a good indicator when you're getting near to a rare horse, because they will start snickering and nickering and snuffling to make, they will start making noises to announce their presence to the other horse. There. That is the white Arabian. Once again, there's no such thing as a white horse, it is gray, clearly. Oh, shoot. Oh, because there are wolves? Oh, they're playing. Oh, they're not playing anymore. Stay calm, girl. Trust in me. Keep you safe. Well, shoot. Let's skin these real quick and hope that white Arabian didn't get too far. But even if she does disappear, as you saw, right up here in this corner, in Lake Isabella, in Amberino. So this is Valentine right up here, and this is where camp is. It's right up past in the Grizzlies west. Only one white Arabian will spawn at a time. However, whenever you take one, if something happens to the one that you have, maybe you decide to sell it, because the rare coats, especially of the Arabians, do sell for a very pretty penny when you take the time to fully bond with them. So for example, like, let's say we took that white Arabian and we didn't bond with it at all and we sold it right away, $25. If we took the time to bond with it, $700. It makes a difference. But if something happens and you no longer have that one and you want it again, just come right back out to this area where you found it and you can grab it all over again. Let's see if she's still close enough that we can at least get a look at her. I believe it's a female. At least every time I have gotten them, it's always been a female for me. Those are all elk. If you lose your horse, like if you want to get it and you're trying to track it and something like that happens where wolves interfere, you can just go a little ways away. I would recommend to the other side of Lake Isabella, and you can camp until the next day and then come back out and they will be back in their usual spots. We're going to keep an eye out while I keep heading up this way, just to show you where another code is. Mod code. I can't use them, but you can. You flourish before you die.
Come on, girl. Easy, girl. You're okay.
Alright, let's keep going.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you're all right, girl. Yeah, there we go. All right, girl. Yeah. Stay there. Easy, girl. Take it easy now.
So as you can see, there is a black bear. And it has already noticed us and run away. And she is trying very hard to not go anywhere near it. And we are going to do our best to encourage her that it's okay to get close. It's fine. It's running away from us. It's not at all scary.
There we go.
Look at it. It's not at all scary. Good. Yeah, don't stop. Keep going. Keep pushing. It's not scary. Keep pushing.
Yeah. Easy, girl.
It's more scared of us than we are a bit.
There, girl.
You don't need to worry. Doing very good. Oh, we got close enough to be able to study it.
Easy.
Good. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay.
Yeah, you're all right, girl.
I wanted to be able to get close enough to study it safely. Very good.
Yeah, good girl. Hey, you're okay, girl. Yeah.
Welcome to West Elizabeth Valley. My favorite hunting grounds, my favorite camping grounds, my favorite everything. This is my favorite place to spend all of my time in. You will have to get used to seeing this place. We will do a lot of hunts here. This is the perfect area to be able to collect a bunch of pelts. It's that black bear. It's okay. Nope, keep facing it.
Okay then. Load up.
That is a gold mining prospector. Oh! What the hell was that? I guess we just ran over a pronghorn. Interesting. Ah, hello there, you beautiful. That right there is another rare coat, though not as rare as the rare coats, but that is the all black American Standardbred. It is truly all black. There's not a speck of white on that baby. Look at that. So if you want to go for an all black look, that is the horse for you. They only spawn in a few places in the map, and they only spawn in at night. And that is a Morgan, a liver chestnut color Morgan. Angsty thing.
Okay, girl.
This right here is my favorite spot to camp.
Easy.
Can I? There's no activity nearby.
Yep.
Okay. Well, since the Albert Mason side quest is currently gone for the night anyway, and we apparently, for whatever reason, can't camp here, even though that's where I normally camp. I guess it's because the Albert Mason quest will appear there in the morning. You can't camp there. I don't know. It's not even going to be that close. It's actually pretty decent away, and it's not the enemy gang that we came across in those buildings over there, because where I camp is specifically far enough away that it's not affected by that. So we're just gonna head to Valentine. We should have enough money. Yeah, we should have plenty of money to pick up a Springfield rifle for ourselves, which will make some hunts a lot easier and more clean. Whoops. We are going to encounter plenty of squishables moments. Squishables refers to when an animal is small enough to be easily trampled underfoot or under tire.
Gotcha! Now, if you want to keep your head, you'll get down from that horse, okay?
I ain't doing shit.
We got you!
Comb taught you something? There, girl. Yeah.
We told you not to build on this land. I'll blow your face off. Hey, get out of here. This doesn't concern you.
Easy, easy. You're okay.
Appreciate you stepping in there. Those bastards been turning the screw on me from day one, saying I gotta pay them protection money. I told them where to stick it, and well, I guess you just saw how that panned out.
Whoa, girl, easy now. You watch yourself, all right? Shh, girl.
What happened to you two? Cowering like dogs.
You wouldn't give us no guns, Pa.
This is the worst idea I've ever had.
We're with you on that.
Well, I'm sure you got things to do.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, we have made it back to town. It is currently 2:14 a.m., so by the time that we have ourselves a bath, the gunsmith will be open. Check that out, just landed up there. That is a great horned owl, one of the largest owl species. Cute, isn't it? And we also have another bounty poster available at the sheriff's. We are not the only one that needs to be bathed.
Can I get a hand in here, please?
Good. Now, don't you worry about a thing. Let me know if I'm scrubbing too hard, okay? I'll be out of your hair in no time.
You gotta treat yourself sometimes, I reckon.
You're telling me.
Been a while since I've been able to relax like this.
Well, then.
You might be the friendliest person I've met in this town.
That's how it goes around here.
What do you do in your free time?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to get out of this town is all. Doesn't get much better than this, right?
All right, I think I'm good.
It was a pleasure. All the best to you.
Look at the time. In my real world, not in this world. My husband will be home very soon. I'm gonna have some dinner, watch Good Mythical Morning. So going to bring the stream to a stop here. The next time we get on, we are going to head over to the gunsmith and get some new weapons, do some upgrades, have some fun. We will probably go ahead and pick up that bounty poster and get it done really quickly. And then we will do some more main missions, some more hunting, some more exploring, and just some more enjoyment of Red Dead Redemption 2. If you have spent time here today with me and Arthur, thank you so very much for taking time out of your day to spend it here with us. I greatly appreciate you doing so. If you would like a random useless fact, a group of penguins in the water is called a float, but a group of penguins on land is called a waddle. And I feel that's very fitting, don't you? Another fun fact about penguins is that certain species of penguins, the males will actually give pebbles as an engagement ring of sorts to females that they like in an offer to be their mate, which is very important for them because these particular penguins actually build their nests out of pebbles. So by bringing her one in offering, they are showing that they are willing to settle down and make a life with her. Isn't that adorable? Alright, thank you so very much for spending time here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.